Hello and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. I am Respect Sure, and today we're going to be continuing with Cypher. We have finished up with Hyacinth's story, looking at the Sky People, their worship of Aquila, and then changing over into the hero who defeated them, and there was a lot of intrigue and interest.
You can't get rich by waiting.
Really interesting way of bringing some character development to Hyacinth, who seemed to be just a very innocent character. So that's interesting. Now we have Cypher, much less innocent as a person. As we saw at the end, where she was given a piece of information about the prophecy, the fate of Aureus, specifically Akuma, that after 300 years, the fake sun, the light in the sky that Kefali is holding up would fade. So let's see how that goes. For now, we're checking the bodies of the cleaners. Yep, the cleaners. The only thing they've done so far is talk and get their ass kicked. Not very good at this.
Let me take a look at what's hidden under that mask. Huh. Your face looks innocent enough. Who would have guessed that such a pretty face would hide a heart full of darkness? Appearances can be deceiving. It's a fool's game to judge someone's character just by their looks.
It's also really creepy to just look at somebody unconscious and go, "Yeah, you're attractive. What's wrong with you?"
Amazing what the seamstress can do with her divine authority. She sees right through people with that golden thread of hers, beyond whatever facade they put up.
Surveilling them at all time and literally reading their minds.
As for using divine powers, I'm no slouch myself. This dagger's got a nice look to it. Let's see it. Wow. It's crafted from Kremnoan steel. These people are well equipped. By any standard, you all are quite capable. Had you not strayed, you could have been guarding Akuma, securing a stable income. Such a pity. In your next life, remember to choose a safer path and stay away from dangerous jobs like this.
Yep. Guess she did in fact take them out.
Who came up with this uniform? It's got more pockets than it needs. Nobody wears this style anymore, do they?
Seriously? You're mocking the guy in cargo pants? The corpse of the guy?
Back in the days when I was doing honest work for the Gold Weaver, I saw my fair share of these. Oh. What do we have here?
Yeah, I'm going to do the normal of not reading all of this text and just flashing it up on screen. I'll slowly scroll down, read at your leisure, and I will, not. All right. Not sure how important those last sections are.
A paper note. Oh. Talk about old school. All right. Once the seamstress's powers diminished, the world wound web slowed drastically. From 5 threads to just 2.
Oh, that's an interesting... Wow. Goliath falls and the internet goes down. You know what? If the leader of your world, in this case world, but city, fell, got taken out, as the people think. But that didn't happen. And the internet goes down, communications drop. Yeah, panic in the streets.
Looks like I was too quick to judge. Physical note passing still outpaces the reduced threats. Huh. No trace of kindness. Is she hiding too well? Huh. Or has she given up? Well, I've done everything I could. Now it's in the hands of the Deliverer and his crew. Huh? What was that? The noise came from above. Could it be? Huh? It looks like they pulled it off. The Deliverer is impressive, no doubt. But some of the credit should go to the gray mystery from beyond the sky. I've crossed paths with them before. They're a little quirky, but their power... absolutely terrifying. With the core flame of Aquila taken, the flame chase journey is down to its final threat. They're already here. Barely gave me a moment to catch my breath. All right then. Guess it's my turn to see what you've got. You made it. I've been waiting for you. Black-clad sword master, the Flame Reaver, whatever your name is. Look at you, sniffing around like a starving hyena, chasing the scent of the core flames. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Or maybe you're just too dense to understand plain speech.
Throne of worlds, core flame. Must take back.
You sad little thing. I've got you all figured out. Let me guess. You've been eyeing these last two core flames all along, huh? No wings, no allies. Oh, what a pity. Even with Aquila's core flame sitting idly in the sky, you're helpless to reach it. All you can do is sit and wait for the Chrysos heirs to bring it down, then swoop in like a brute to snatch it for yourself. Isn't that so? Struck a nerve, have I? I've seen you lingering on a cliff more than once, staring hopelessly at the sky. Pathetic.
Well, I mean, he's the brooding villain. Well, not really. But he's got to get that aesthetic going on. So look into the distance, menacingly. It's fine. Right.
But hey, I'm feeling generous today. I've got a surprise just for you. That's right. I have Kefali's core flame. But if you think you can snatch it from my claws, you'll have to catch me. Fun fact, Dolos cats aren't just quick on their feet. They've got the stamina to match.
She absolutely chews the scenery every time she talks. It's fantastic, but it's also hilarious. He already caught up.
How... how did you get ahead of me? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't swing that thing! Easy there. You're after Kepali's core flame, aren't you? Fine, take it! The deliverer made me steal it. It's no use to me anyway. Look, since we've got the same taste in fashion, all black and sleek, how about you spare this poor cat's life? That's the spirit. You get the core flame, and I get to keep breathing. Everyone wins. You really are a brainless mutt, aren't you? Woof woof. Come on! Come on! You're not gonna let a little setback like a lost bone stop you, are you? Well, look at that. They actually caught up with me. No one's ever managed that before. It's been a while since I've had a chase this good. Don't quit on me now. I'm just getting into the groove.
Must.
You sure stumble over your words, but you've got some speed on you. I'm gonna speed up. Don't get left behind.
This is the most wordy game of cat and mouse I have ever seen.
Just in time to take a break. Don't tell me they might all... What? Still not here? Well, that's disappointing.
Didn't the dialogue start when I got on the elevator? So it wasn't timed at all to be able to finish?
Oh well, I guess I'll just...
Wait around a little longer for you.
What's the point in turning into Finon? Wouldn't it be better to turn into a chair or something and hide?
Styxia, you're stunning. Oh, look who it is. The Flame Reaver. First time. Wait, no, not the first time meeting you. I'm the great hero of Akama, the deliverer of Amphorius. They say I'm destined to return Kepali's core flame and carry the weight of a new world on my shoulders. But hey, fairness is my thing. Fairness, fairness, and fairness. You want the core flame? Come and get it. But only if you beat me fair and square.
Wow, I was not expecting the random censored foreign swear word. Okay. Still just a pot, bud.
Boring. I was hoping you'd at least humor me for a little while.
Stupid mutt! Fooled by the same trick twice! Bye-bye, Flame Reaver. Not as fun as I'd hoped. I guess a brainless brute isn't much fun when it comes to mind games. I seriously can't shake them off, huh? This is borderline impossible. They're not going to back off anytime soon. Well then, guess I'll just have to lead it somewhere higher.
Guess this is probably a good example of overacting done right. Because it is incredibly over the top, but very fitting. I swear she cackles just as much as she talks. It's strangely works. Give a lot of credit to the voice actor.
Come on, can you please make it harder next time?
That's That's a sentence that... Yep, okay. Anyway, threw me off.
Cypher, do you still plan to go to Dawncloud?
I've made up my mind. Don't think about stopping me, seamstress.
Is it for the gem of all worlds?
Does it even matter? You'll never guess whether I'm lying or telling the truth.
You're still wearing those golden boots I gave you. I hope you're not running from someone the next time you wear them.
Aglaya, did you see that? No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore.
That's what you're currently doing. Real quick, we'll do a quick pause. I need to turn down music volume. Seems to be overshadowing a bit. Alright. Hope that helps a little bit. A little bit easier to hear.
Deliverer, you better thank me. Every leisurely second you enjoy was fought for by yours truly.
This depressing place.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
I mean, if you can literally teleport, you're kind of screwed.
Can't escape. It is fate.
Fate? I always thought only privileged city dwellers like to toss that word around. As if they couldn't get by without using it as an excuse.
Ooh, scathing. It's fair. These people do toss around fate like it's the buzzword of the, I don't know, week. It's kind of crazy.
Cycles can't be broken.
Cycles. Fate! Give me a break! Everyone has to walk their path. Those who cling to gods and prophecies end up as hollow shells of themselves.
Well, ask the Skyfolk.
Back then, I was nothing but a scoundrel. A cheat, clawing and scrambling just to survive in this messed up world. If I'd given up and played along, this place would have been nothing more than a lifeless wasteland by now.
Isn't this place a lifeless wasteland?
It has to be me.
My bad. Why bother offering wisdom to a mad dog who wouldn't understand it anyway? Do you know why I dragged you here, mutt? Word is, you've tangled with that golden-haired lion before.
Yeah. This is Castum Pronos. Mighty should be somewhere.
Looks like there's no getting away from you. And hey, that was a pretty good warm-up. Now, how about we spice things up with a bit of competition? As a fellow heir to the divine authority of Calamity, I've been a demigod for 1,000 years longer than the little lion. Now, let me see if you're worth your title, Flame Reaver. I've been around for over 1,000 years, And I've never met anyone who can match my speed. Until now. But speed isn't my only trick. Today, you're getting the full performance.
Okay, this is super unique and interesting. And I'm gonna lose super fast. But I guess we're just gonna burn skill points.
We'll pick it up. Treasure! Come to me. You can't run. Yeah! Let me have a go.
This world is a fallen. Return to the great dream.
Yeah, don't really know what else to do.
We'll pick it up. Treasure! Come to me. You found me.
Torment.
This cat. We'll pick it up. Treasure! Come to me. Our cute
with an alt.
play session is over. The lie that everyone believes in becomes a reality. Gotcha. Good dog. Oh, is that all you got? Wrong target. Looks like you need to work on your aim. This cat. We'll pick it up. Let me have a go. You can't run. Yeah!
Let's speed this up.
Treasure! Come to me. Come to me.
Return to the great dream. Suffering.
You want to take advantage? I'll take it off.
Resistance is futile.
This is actually still.
Long enough.
This is a fun non-fight.
Come to me. See you around, bud. Only a mindless fool would fall for the same trick 3 times in a row. Victory is mine, fiend.
A 1,000 years ago at Dawncloud.
To all citizens of Akama, today I bring you 2 pieces of news. One sorrowful, one joyous. First, let us offer our blessings to the departed. Our beloved Chaplain Foros has returned to the embrace of Sky Father Kefali. May he rest in peace. But citizens, do not grieve his passing. In his final moments, Chaplain Foros found peace. While he still had his wits, he heard the final words of the Sky Father. And that brings me to the joyous news I share with you today. Before the great world-bearing Titan fell silent, they spoke one final message to my revered mentor. And now, I shall share those words with every soul in Amphorius. They said, "The prophecy has arrived. My mission is complete, and now I shall fall into eternal silence." The eternal night is looming. The dawn device will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles forever.
Until forever?
Skyfather's love transcends time itself, stretching across endless eons.
Citizens, friends, as the newly appointed chaplain, I propose we host a grand 100-day celebration at Dawncloud. A feast in gratitude for the Sky Father's gift. Our mission is to transform the Sky Father's words into unshakable faith. For 100 dawns, through song and dance, every child of humanity within Amphorius will come to believe the light of the Dawn Device
Never fades. Kephales's protection has no end. You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. The prophecies, petty change, was quite literal after all. Atticus. He's a good kid. I stole your identity. I owe you an apology. But I owe more than just an apology. There's also you, Aggie.
So she's still around.
Back then, I had to leave Akama. You see, you were so good at breeding hearts. If I had stayed by your side, my fragile lies would have been exposed sooner or later. Your weave shop. I wish I could chance upon it again. Just once. To be scolded by you and Treeby. I'm sorry. In the end, I overestimated myself. But at least there's one thing I did accomplish. Kephales's core flame is not here. It's safe. It's safe now. Even if I'm nothing more than a thief, At least I did something for the flame chase. Aggie. Aggie, can you hear me? Say something. Anything. Please.
You are the unsung hero of Emporius, Cypher. You saved us all. You betrayed the world. And in exchange, you earned humanity 1,000 more years of life.
If there were a lie so brilliant that it could fool everyone, wouldn't it simply become the truth?
Lies will always be lies, Cyphera. But sometimes, they can be more noble than the truth.
Meanwhile, in the Eye of Twilight. Hyacinth, what happened?
The core flame in my hand. It's trembling. It's sending me a warning. Lord Finan, in Amphorius' mythology, isn't the Dawn device said to be a gift from Aquila to Kefali?
Why bring this up now? Let's focus on getting back down there.
Lord Finan?
Yes. Nearly every mythologist agrees Aquila gifted the Dawn device to Kefali.
Everyone, calm down. Listen to me. The core flame in my hand trembles violently, its warmth slipping away like sand through my fingers. It burns through immense energy just to leave me with one message. The Dawn device is extinguished.
What do you mean by that?
If the Core Flame's message is true, Akama has lost the Dawn device's protection.
Means the Black Tide is coming.
Darkness will consume the Holy City in an instant, and the aftermath will be devastating.
Finan, I feel something too.
You sense it as well?
While Hyacinth was speaking, countless streams of memories rose beneath our feet, spiraling into the sky. There are so many, so heavy. Even through the fortress walls, I can still hear them clearly. Birds, nymphs, people, their memories tangled together, their cries echoing as one.
Could this be because of the Titan's fall? But that doesn't make any sense.
There's no time to dwell on the cause. Without the light of the Dawn device, the Holy City will be consumed by darkness, and countless lives will be cast adrift. Everyone, you must return and fulfill the mission of the Chrysos heirs. As for me, Denny, you're still carrying the Goose's spirit water, aren't you?
What? That was just a precaution. It's not the time.
No. The time has come. Open the path to the vortex for me. There's still one thing I can do for the people down there.
What is she gonna do? It'd be sad, isn't it?
Return the core flame of Aquila and inherit their divine authority.
This always ends
I'll
bad.
remain in the sky and cast my protection over the people.
You're staying?
Yes. I'm afraid this is goodbye, Gray. Danny, I'm counting on you.
Understand. Under the ruckus steps of their frenzied dance, the roar of celebration hides the world's heartbeat. Spirit water, reveal the way. At the end of the Rainbow Bridge, the Skyfolk will mend dusk and dawn. Lady Tribios' prophecy. It seems it didn't fail after all.
It still feels unreal, even after seeing it a second time. You'd move in perfect harmony with the rivers and seas of this world.
But we can't stay. Angel and I. We have people waiting for us. A home calling us back.
The Astral Express, isn't it? March 7th? The one you always mention. I'd like to meet her someday.
You would get along. I'm sure the two of you would get along wonderfully. Okay, again, the writers.
I can almost see the three of you traveling together, laughing and sharing moments.
And you, Hyacinth. Do you feel sadness?
Of course I do. A sharp, aching sadness. I feel every bit of it.
Why hide it? No one here would mock you for showing true vulnerability.
As a healer from the Twilight Courtyard, Don Hung, it's my duty to stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. A sorrowful expression would only add to their burden. The world I love is the one suffering now. How could I face it with a frown?
Farewell, Hyacinthia.
Goodbye, everyone. Please, become the heroes this world needs. And as for the final blank page of this epic, the lives and stories of ordinary mortals, I'll guard them until the very end.
A few days ago, in Akuma's Twilight Courtyard.
Miss Hyacinth, are you really leaving? Yes. Lord Finan has already set the date for our departure. As a descendant of the Sky Hero, I must prepare myself and carry this responsibility.
A lot changed since then.
What about this new Twilight Courtyard? Believe in yourself, Clementine. You're an exceptional healer, more than capable of handling things on your own. The patients trust you, and you've earned that trust. That's what matters, isn't it?
Miss Clementine's medical skills are amazing! We believe you'll make the Twilight Courtyard proud.
Thank you, Lady Treby. I'll do my best. I just don't have the same confidence and certainty as Miss Hyacinth. No matter how severe the illness or injury, she always faces it with a smile. Honestly, I'm not confident about everything, Clementine. I've just learned how to hide my unease well. It's a skill I consider essential.
It's a coping mechanism. You're dealing with the trauma she endures, and pain and suffering she sees every day. That's not great.
It's hard to imagine anything making Miss Hyacinth feel uncertain. Well, shall I give you an example? Since Lady Treby happens to be here too.
Wait, we're part of this?
Look at the Flame Chase journey. Since Lady Aglaya took over the leadership of Akuma, every Chrysos heir entrusted with the core flame, aside from Professor Anaxa, was personally chosen by her. I was the outlier. The hero Celiosi entrusted her bloodline with the legacy of the sky. Lady Aglaya's thoughts on my potential remained a mystery, even up till the day she left.
Very interesting, knowing what we know at the end of the story, that so much of this story, both sides, Hyacinth's and Cypher's, are wrapped around the idea that a lie can often have more weight than the truth, can bring about more good than the truth itself. It's quite interesting, well written.
So I've always carried a lingering doubt about my ability to fulfill this role.
Lady Treby, why are you laughing?
The answer Cindy wants is simple. Just try looking at it from another perspective. Imagine this. Knowing Aggie's personality, if she believed you weren't worthy, don't you think she would have considered other plans?
Oh, absolutely. You would have been, well, she did have an executioner on staff for a reason.
Now that I think about it, I feel much better.
I may not have Lady Aglaya's keen judgment, but I would never question your resolve, Miss Hyacinth.
Thank you, Clementine. I had a sudden thought, Lady Treby. Before I depart, can you teach me the words for returning the core flame? I've always been at the Grove helping with lectures and never had the chance to come to Akama. The phrases everyone has memorized still feel unfamiliar to me. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone when it's my turn to return the core flame.
It's easy. We can teach you right now. Let's go. We will say a line, and you repeat after us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans.
Pillars of the world.
Pillars of the world.
We seek your divinity.
We seek your divinity.
To mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold. Till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Surrender the core flame, Chrysosair. Cindy, are they?
Yeah, we don't really know.
Lord Solibus, Lady Lunibus. The mission of the Skyfolk has been completed. Your watch can finally come to an end.
We thank you, Miss Hyacinth.
Even though we were the source of that false legend, you still brought us freedom.
Please, don't say that. Without your wings, we would have struggled to progress in the Eye of Twilight. Akama is on the brink. And I must quickly embrace the role of demigod to protect everyone with the power of the sky. Honored ones, please tell me, what trials lie ahead for me to complete?
I think you've already done everything you were meant to, Miss Hyacinth. What do you think, Celiosi?
The Skyfolk.
Lady Celiosi? I see. After all these long years, your will has merged with the Titan's divinity.
I deeply regret. I beg for forgiveness. The darkness in the human heart clouded my judgment. I failed to recognize the resilience buried deep within.
Of those present that day, I don't know how many were innocent, how many truly deserved their fate. That's why I cannot forgive you on their behalf, Lady Seliosi. The spirits of my ancestors resonated with me. You exiled our people, and they may never forgive you for that. But at least there is one thing we can agree on. The truth that no one can distort. The courage it took to defy the gods was undeniable, unwavering. That same spirit now lives on in those who walk the flame chase journey, growing stronger with every step.
You were the spark that set this era in motion, Seliosi.
God damn it, Optimus Prime, you completely killed the fucking mood. That voice does not fit that face, and that is the worst mustache I have ever seen. Holy crap. Okay. Back to the serious tone.
An age where heroes rise and epic stories are told far and wide.
An age where a flame of hope was preserved for the world.
Perhaps this is what I longed for. Now, I can finally rest in peace.
Even in that darkest moment, Lady Seliosi, you still held compassion for mortals, didn't you? Even with the Titan's power, you didn't punish the world by letting the sky fall. I imagine you were waiting for someone to bring redemption. Trust me with the power of the sky. I am merely a healer. I could never match your strength even with that power. Thankfully, the world no longer needs a demigod who can summon thunder and storms. What I must do is merge with the sky and cast down a gentle rainbow, protecting as many lives as I can. Professor Anaxa, do you remember that lesson? In the end, I followed the path of my ancestors, returning to the sky. I didn't return to the earth to walk with the people. But even so, I still achieved my dream.
Hyacinthia. Thank you.
The sky is burning.
Akima's dawn has come to an end. Why is this happening?
Was this not predicted in the prophecy?
Treeby would have made sure to warn us if there were any mention of it. Even if Hyacinth takes the divine authority of the sky, she probably won't be able to banish this darkness. The Black Tide, its power probably surpasses even that of the Titans. All we can do is hope she can protect as many lives as possible.
Is this the end for Akuma?
Don't give up. We're the ones leading this journey, so we can't afford to lose our way.
The unexpected is always part of our journey. We'll stay with Akuma until the end, no matter what. Over there. Do you see it? The broken structures look like they've turned transparent.
I've never seen anything like this before. Could the Black Tide be the cause? There are too many things we don't understand, and we don't have time to figure out. We can't delay any longer. Let's head down. Hopefully Kefali's core flame is still safe. I'm confident that Miss Cipher will do everything in her power to fulfill her duty.
She did. We'll head down. Looks like we're just about ending this chapter. Just real quick aside with story and Hyacinth and everything. Some thoughts. This might be, and it's just about to end, so we'll see if there's anything that counters this, but it might be my absolute favorite patch, story-wise. Actually, pretty confidently so.
Squishy.
And despite the shit I gave all of them when talking to Anaxa about their dreams for the future, Hyacinth did in fact, well, not only did she achieve her goal of caring about the people more than the heroes, this entire story has been about a healer and a thief. Not Finan, not Mighty, not Aglaya, not great heroes, not warriors. Someone who lied to everyone so well, they changed the world.
Let's have a break.
And innocent girl who was lied to about her past and pushed her forward on a journey to achieve something she wouldn't have been able to if she didn't think she had a connection to a hero from the
transport
past.
platform's route is blocked by rubble. Partner, help buy us some time.
Really, really well written.
Good job. Now we can get off the mountain.
Very, very well written.
Black Tide creature. At Dawn Cloud. Oh no. The people in the city.
Wow, the Black Tide got here immediately. Really, the power of a lie was able to keep the Black Tide at bay.
We must
on
find
its
out where
own.
they've reached the city from. Tribby, please hold on till we get back.
Cypher may have been the most powerful of the Chrysos heirs.
Anyone who dares stand in our way will get a taste of Dawnmaker's edge.
He is a little too bloodthirsty.
Over there! Kefali's core flame is being kept in the center of the council.
That's not conspicuous.
We must retrieve it and bring it back to the vortex of Genesis.
You mean?
Right. Worst case scenario, we need to be prepared to return Kefali's core flame. If the end is indeed upon us, we no longer have time to investigate the truth behind the miracle. We'll have to trust that Professor Anaxa's hypothesis is the only option. Apologies, Aglaya. I promised you that I would leave the choice of Era Nova to the people of Amphorius. But I'm afraid there's no room for doubts now. Her will to heal the world is so strong. We'll definitely sense it if she's succeeded.
Looks good. Oh, Sky Father Kefali, please forgive these ignorant and lowly children of humanity.
You suck. We all hate you.
They are so utterly naive that they think of the golden-blooded heretics as deliverers. This blood-red sky, and the raging flames and demons throughout the land will purge their foolishness.
Kindness.
Lord Deliverer, why don't you join me in praying to the benevolent Kefali? Cast your eyes on this ravaged land. All of this, sins committed by you, blasphemous heretics.
I really want to say number 2. I'll probably go with number 1, but I like number 2 a lot. She looks like she's got a screw loose. Nah, screw it. Time to avenge Goliath. We're doing it. We have more important matters to attend to. We shouldn't waste our time on a pitiful mad woman. Okay, but a baseball bat to the skull doesn't take that long. Or a lance. Or a hat. And weapons get weirder over time.
Dunhung is right. My sword yearns to end your pathetic life.
Dude, we are on the same page. Also, chill.
But to a cornered dog like you, the most deserving punishment is to personally witness the Chrysos heirs fulfill their mission.
I love the pettiness, truly, but you're also leaving a potential threat looming around. Your choice,
Only
though.
Then will you truly know how meaningless and foolish your past transgressions were.
Fulfill your mission. Kefali's core flame is long lost to the winds. How will you fulfill the prophecy?
Lost to the winds?
She's gone completely mad, to the point where she's just spewing nonsense.
About that.
For the longest time, Kefali's core flame has been worshipped here. Only core members of the Council of Elders know how to activate the core flame casket.
We'll just have to force kindness to help us.
No. We don't need her help.
Oh, okay.
Professor Anaxa taught me more than just what was in the textbooks.
Lockpicking? You know what? He was absolutely batcrap crazy enough to just give a student the keys to the safe.
During his time at Dawn Cloud, Professor Anaxa conducted surveys in various areas. I still remember the words he used. I hope it works. All-knowing Father who bears the world, please share a glimpse of your merciful gaze with me. Cast down the Titan's fire that hangs at the pinnacle of the world, for your devout creations to behold. It worked.
Okay. Weirdest thing to just come to my head, but does anybody remember Reboot? And the game cubes that descend? My brain will just lock away the weirdest things for decades and it just comes back sometimes. Anyways, that's all I saw there.
One step left to undo its arcane seal. Partner, I may require your strength again.
What she does. Okay, what is this? Core Flame Casket and Arcane Seal. The Core Flame Casket is used to contain important items. You don't say. When activated, keyholes will appear on the exterior of the Core Flame Casket and activate the corresponding number of key fragments. Key fragments will continuously rotate at a fixed pace. At the same time, a projection will be generated over the keyhole. Use Ornyx's Prayer to rewind the fragments and alter the projection. If the projection inside the keyhole is green, the projection is correct. The projection outside the keyhole is orange, is considered to be redundant. When the projection and keyhole are perfectly overlapped, the keyhole will automatically unlock. When all keyholes have been unlocked, the Core Flame Casket will open. Hint. Some characters' techniques can trigger time stop, such as Trailblazer, Path of Remembrance, and others. This can simply simplify the unlocking process. Was this hint necessary at all? Aren't there all of, like, 2 characters that can slow time and only one of them is... Okay, minigame. Oh, I see. Oh. I have no idea what I just did. That's probably great.
Take the core flame and let's hurry down the mountain.
Alright, well, she's cackling like a crazy person. That's fun. I have no idea how I did that. Like, I don't understand how that worked. I mean, I kind of do, but it's fine. That's good too.
Donahung, can you use the spirit water art again?
I've used up all the spirit water I brought, and just now, after we left the Eye of Twilight, I felt the waters of Amphorius severing their connection with me.
Is this also a result of the Black Tide? Looks like all we can do is sprint down the mountain.
Yeah, also, Donahung's little convenient ability that popped out of nowhere is now gone once the story dictates. The writing in this has been great, but that is super convenient. Oh my god. But the sky fell in that state? Sure.
You all thought I completely lost my mind.
I mean, it was a fair assumption.
If the core flame was never tampered with and has always remained here untouched, you all think I wouldn't have the power to take it away?
Yeah. Love the attitude. Probably unnecessary. Where should we go to look for the core flame?
Calm down and think carefully.
I'll do my job. So you
Oh, yeah, Cypher
need
had
to
it.
make sure you don't die before you pay me.
There's no need to worry about the core flame's whereabouts. Let's just descend the mountain.
No need to worry, but...
Before setting off to defeat Aquila, I entrusted Miss Cypher with the task of protecting Kefali's core flame while we were gone. by any means necessary. If the core flame isn't here, that means she must have done something to it. In other words, she fulfilled her duty using her own means. We just have to focus on getting to the vortex of Genesis, and Cypher will meet us there for sure.
What if something happened to her? But if she wasn't successful?
Friends, we have no choice other than to trust her. If the nearest ritual basin is 10,000 paces away, then what we have to do is to run in that direction and hope she meets us after 1,000 paces. If she doesn't show up, we will keep going and trust that we will see her at 2,000 paces. 3, 4, 5,000. I will keep hoping with the same resolve all the way until she shows up in front of us with her usual rebellious attitude.
I understand. At least to this day, I don't recall any Chrysos heirs failing their mission for the Flame Chase journey.
She will be no exception.
Okay, not to be a stick in the mud or whatever, but isn't the entire reason this has gone on for 1,000 years because so many of them have failed? I still trust her.
But before that, we must survive and break through this siege.
Of course, partner.
This is being in sync?
We can do it!
There's more to life. Existence is unity. So this is the warmth of life.
May this faint light dispel
So they're gonna get hit with the unicorn.
restore the skies.
I shall remember this word. Wilt here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Trust me.
We can do anything!
Guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
I'm on it.
Mimi. As you wish. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
The future is bright. Have some sunshine.
I shall remember this word.
Not a lot to say here. The enemy is quite cool. Not that interesting fight.
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
It's done. Let's go.
Fine. That was anticlimactic with her. This just seems rude. Not wrong. This is just honest, though. I will not shed a single tear for her.
She may not have sought sympathy from others, but as a cleaner, she was willing to absorb a millennium of identities and memories for an objective that hasn't changed in that time. I suppose this is also a form of extreme but twisted resilience.
Being a fanatic doesn't mean you have the tenacity and strong will of somebody worth any kind of honor or she was just crazy and horrible. It's fine to
Let's go.
acknowledge that.
It's time to leave this place.
Everyone, can we run faster? I've got a bad feeling.
Interesting way to die, huh? Yeah. Just a lot of backstabbing. Also, the cleaners did jack shit, which is hilarious. They did become a Goliath scapegoat there for a bit, so there's that.
Everyone! Look! Behind us!
The Flame Reaver.
In the end, they still showed up.
Now's not the time for a fight.
I agree. I've been waiting for a chance to face them head on. But not now. If we take the fight here, then lose, the consequences would be irreversible. Come on. We have to get out of here. Keep running, and never turn back. They will catch up to us sooner or later. Keep running. Don't stop.
Is that all?
Okay, yeah, but treasure, so had to stop.
It's him! Lord Finan!
What in the world happened?
How did they?
Dusk has descended as ordained.
Clones, illusions. Nothing but cheap tricks to help you hide in the shadows.
The sky has returned to its rightful place. This world must be reset.
What are they talking about?
The end you seek is also the miracle of Genesis. If so, you should be standing alongside the Chrysos heirs. Why do you hinder us, Flame Reaver?
Dusk has descended as ordained.
How good he's on repeat.
Must reset.
They keep repeating themselves like that.
If words won't work, then we can only express our resolve with our blades. We shoulder the fates and futures of too many people. We will not fall here!
Leave this to casters and me.
Over here!
Go!
That was really close.
It was, and super convenient. Mighty just sort of pops up out of nowhere to punch things and get in fights. It's kind of his thing, I guess. I guess Castros helped, which was nice.
It's too early to relax. The Flame Reaver is a master in the art of deceit. Even Mighty may not be able to restrain them.
I don't know how that matters. Art of deceit. They teleport. Okay.
I never thought I would leave him alone on the battlefield twice. But now isn't the time to be thinking about this.
Tribby didn't follow us. Does she intend to stay above to help Mighty? MC, can you still run?
Protect us! Sky Father, save us!
Someone is calling for help. Over there.
The black tide creatures are threatening the people. We can't just stand by and watch. Let's end this quickly.
But also
That
bubbles and
rainbow
rainbows?
barrier.
Well, I was able to read that one. Is that Hyacinth's power?
I choose you!
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity. So may the wind, may this
Breaks over.
dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
Well, these little fights are not bad. They're just a little bit on the pointless side, more than a little bit.
We can do anything!
Don't really add anything. I guess I just wish they were maybe a little more difficult.
Embrace a new life.
Or it felt like there was any sort of stake to them. Stakes to them? It's just... feels a bit like busy work.
Everyone, you're all safe. For now.
Thank you, Lord Finan.
It is someone else who deserves your thanks. Those black tide creatures just now couldn't breach this barrier. This energy feels familiar. Like the luminous arts that Hyacinth uses to treat people. But it is much more powerful.
Looks like she did it.
Yeah. Citizens! My companions and I can't stay long. Before reinforcements arrive, please do not step out of this barrier. This is a miracle left by the demigod Hyacinth. Please trust her conviction.
Miss Hyacinth has also become a demigod, like Lady Aglaya? We understand. We will not leave her protection until you return, Lord Finan.
I won't make empty promises. I might not be able to return in the near future. But even if there's no perfect solution, I will make a choice that fulfills this mission. The people in the market must also be suffering. Cartonis! Quick! Let's go check on him! Cartonis! Hang in there!
I can't have the giant Yoda-speaking blacksmith hurt.
Returned, Finan. Burning the holy city is... To resist, I did all I could.
You shouldn't be on the front line at your age, Grand Craftsman. Where are the citizens? What's the situation at Marmorial Market?
Organizing their escape. The holy city guards are... But where to flee to, no one knows. Descended from the sky, the rainbow barrier did. Protected the people, but alleviated the fear it could not.
I fear this is Amphorius' end, Cartonis. There is only one way to save our home.
Finally come true. The Sky Father's prophecy. Go, for miracle, deliverer, you shall become. One more thing, there is. Waiting at the vortex of Genesis, Lady Trinan is. Kefali's cold flame is safe, she said.
Trinan.
Black Tide creatures, prepare for battle.
Urgent. The situation is... Leave them to me. The monsters.
But...
died. I should have kept me here. The power of the rainbow light did. But if destined, inescapable death is, why not leave behind some glory?
Dude's kind of a badass.
You've been forging nothing but glory your entire life, old friend. For others, and for yourself. May you never see the slightest glimpse of war in the New World. Farewell, Grand Craftsman. Let us depart to the Chrysos Air's paths.
For battle, these hands were not meant. But if to protect the Holy City's future, they are needed. To the final moment, I will fight!
Cartonis said that Trinan had news of the core flame. As expected, Miss Cipher did not fail her mission.
Chrysoceros baths, not a soul in here. Those translucent structures are here too.
These buildings... I can feel it. Their memories are dissipating.
Buildings have memories too?
Yes. The textures of memories are preserved within all things in Amphorius. Even a single brick or tile holds countless traces of the past.
There are no citizens trapped here, nor any signs of Black Tide creatures. We have no reason to linger here. Let's head downstairs. The bath chamber isn't far away.
Baths water are conveying. I'm getting a vague. Just seems like that's just a bug or a mistake. That's annoying.
They caught up to us! Don't tell me that Mighty...
Can we defeat them head on? No. Fine on. Take Angel to the Vortex of Genesis. I will stay here and hold them off.
Dunhan, you...
Don't hesitate, fine on. You still shoulder the mission of the Era Nova. We don't know if the Flame Reaver has any clones up ahead. Angel, stay close to Finon and keep him safe. and Forians often speak of destiny. The destiny of the Trailblaze is to bind the life and death of every world to our own existence. Okay. Ow. Such a hasty farewell. I won't allow it. This isn't farewell. Don't worry. I'll do everything in my power to survive.
Time running out. Everything will be reset.
Go.
You better keep your word, Dan Heng. You cannot die here.
Oh. He actually is taking it seriously. Wherever there is flowing water, I can harness its power to purge the filth.
This power, unfamiliar. Who are you?
It's complicated. Even if I were just a passing traveler, I would not hesitate to lay down my life and protect the unfamiliar world beneath my feet. This is the destined course that the Trailblaze cannot escape. I am a nameless, and what I'm going to do is to defend all the hopes that are on the verge of fading away.
Follow me.
Wasn't sure we'd ever see that form again.
Lord Finan. Finally, you're all back.
Even in such desperate times, you still managed to keep your promise to me. I am grateful beyond words.
Finan, what is this?
The Flame Reaver is wreaking havoc in the city, and they still have many clones. Zeph, please get someone to inform Kratos, and have him lead the most elite guards to defend the city's passages. Until I complete the core flame ritual. Please, do everything you can to rescue the citizens in the city.
Understood, Lord Finan.
Nemosity. Several citizens are trapped in the Garden of Life, and are temporarily seeking refuge under Hyacinth's barrier. Can you dispatch someone to evacuate them? Though, I also don't know where to shelter them.
Leave this to us, Lord Finan. Just focus on your own mission.
All right. As for the two Trailblazers, I'll also leave them to you.
Are you hiding something from me, Finan?
My apologies, partner. I acted on my own this time. I prepared for the worst before the fight against Aquila. Even if there came a day when Akuma was taken by the Black Tide. As long as we defeated Aquila, lifting the sky's curse, you and Dan Heng would at least have a chance to get home safely.
You know, is this foreshadow? Anyways, you already made plans?
Yes. I knew you'd object, so I didn't inform you beforehand. My apologies.
A little bit lost. Are you kicking me out?
I know this is hard to accept. But even if it means being resented for the rest of my life, I still have to be responsible for you. Friend, you and Dan Heng taught me the spirit of trailblazing. The best decision I ever made in my life was when I followed my intuition and chose to trust you. Dan Heng told me many stories about the adventures of the Nameless. 2 of them left a deep impression on me, Belobog and Penacony. The first story taught me that the fate of a world should be in the hands of its people. And even if the Nameless are willing to risk everything for an unfamiliar world, in the end, you still have to embark on a new journey and go to the next world that needs saving. Because that's your mission. The path you follow. In the second story, Dan Heng told me about the few Nameless who sacrificed their lives for the prison world. I know very well that the 2 of you are willing to make the same choice for Amphorius. After hearing those stories, I made up my mind. I won't let your journey end here. Somewhere beyond the sky, where Amphorians have never reached, there are many people waiting for you to come home. The prophecy has always remained shrouded in ambiguity. Even if the 12th core flame is returned, no one knows how the Era Nova will manifest, let alone if the miracle will extend its favor to 2 visitors from beyond the sky. Before stepping into a fate unknown, the last thing I can do is help you return to your family.
And even if we ignore the prophecy, we can't go back now.
Please, don't worry. Lord Finan has already entrusted Elder Lygus to fix your transport.
Yeah, because we should totally trust him.
Lady Trinan's Sentry Gate is open on the main street outside Akima's walls.
I'm sorry for making such an unreasonable request of you all. But we live in an imperfect age, where there is never a perfect choice.
Before I read this dialogue, I have no idea why the music is so loud compared to the dialogue. I've turned it down. It's not doing anything. Okay. I have the right to witness the end of this trailblaze.
Every one of us has the right to make our own choices. If you can't accept my decision on your behalf, then use your choice to open up a new path. That's what you're best at, right? Regardless, Dan Heng is still holding on for his life. Don't keep him waiting too long. Partner, one day I hope we will reunite under the constellations. When that time comes, we can hold a belated victory feast. How about that? The spirit water has dried up. Blast. Why is nothing going right? Calm down. There might be another way in. The closest ritual basin, the other chrysospheres.
Snowy.
Trinan! I thought you'd be waiting at the vortex of Genesis. Are you alright?
When Akima's night descended, all the spirit water dried up along with it. We anticipated that you'd be on edge, so we came ahead to wait for you.
You've always been the ones who knew me best. Kevali's core flame. You know where it is?
Yes. Little Syphi protected the core flame well. No one would be able to guess where she stashed it. Bartolos, you can come on out.
I don't have to pretend to be an envelope anymore! That was suffocating.
Wait, when did she give Ribby or Trina the envelope? That was early. Ah, she stole the core frame a while ago.
Bartolos? What in the world?
Hey, you better watch your tone, brat. That core flame that the entire world is after is currently nestled in the depths of my bottomless tummy!
This certainly was unexpected.
Huh? Your reaction's too composed. It's completely different from what I was anticipating.
Good.
Bartolos, Snowy still doesn't know the truth behind Akuma's eternal daylight.
Ah, you're right. Well, then you'd better strap in and listen up, brat. That girl Cyphera spun a grand lie that deceived all of Amphorius. She tricked all of you into believing that giant ball on Kefali's back would cast light over Akuma forever.
Yeah, that was actually a really interesting twist, and something I was questioning was it was supposed to last for 300 years, yet Cypher was one of the oldest of the Krasos heirs. Laia, who was around for 1,000 years, so the 300 years would have easily passed. So it was great. They left all the breadcrumbs and just waited for it to be revealed.
Not just that. She even managed to pull that dumb ascension trial and allowed me, the great Zagreus, to survive!
Oh. Okay. Yeah, but could she have not done that? Because you've been kind of a pain in my ass.
Hey, Brad! You... still no reaction from you? Yeah, dang it. You're no fun at all. I'm sorely disappointed.
Just like everybody is when they talk to you.
So for the last 1,000 years, what maintained Akuma's eternal daylight was not Kefali's miracle, but Cypher's lie, woven using the divine authority of trickery. But now, the lie has come undone, which means...
Well, you didn't guess wrong. Cyphera has already passed, and all her lies have scattered to the winds like ash.
But you just said you, Zagreus, relied on Cypher's lie to keep living. If she is already...
Guess you're not as smart as I thought, Pat. Don't forget, I'm one of the 12 Titans of Amphorius. And this core flame in my belly, is it not the core that maintains a Titan's life and divinity?
So, you're going to hand the core flame over to us? Just like that?
Just so. How about it? Let's hear some groveling gratitude, huh?
Why? In the myths, Zagreus was the most cowardly and shameful of the Titans.
Hey, stop slandering me with those fabricated tales. My pursuits are far greater than one measly life. Let me tell you then, my lifelong ambition was to work with Cypher to conjure the greatest trick in the world. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities, and no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction. But with an exquisitely brilliant scheme, we fooled all the fools, villains, and disasters of this world, and achieved that 1 in 100 alien possibility. This is the miracle I wish to achieve in my life's pursuit, even at the cost of turning into this! Take the core flame with you, brat. Go finish your mission. Remember this well. What saved Amphorius wasn't the grace of that simpleton Kephale, nor was it the babbling of that child Orynyx. It was the divine power of me, scorned by all, and the millennium-long lie of a cat-eared thief.
Icarus takes out the core flame that belonged to the divine body, reduced to the form of a spirit thief, disappeared into
strife, death, trickery. So those signs deemed as harbingers of calamity will also leave behind marks in the tale of deliverance.
With this, the final core flame can be returned to its rightful place. The spirit water in the holy city has all dried up. We can try to break the sealing magic of Fagusa's priests and use the Century Gate to send you into the vortex of Genesis. But that will likely exhaust any remaining power of Janus that we have. After that, the rest is up to you, Snowy.
Farewells. I've almost grown numb to them at this point. Right now, I can't even utter a plain goodbye.
Snowy.
Don't worry, Trina. I'm no longer the empty shell that Aglaya brought back to Akama. For every companion who couldn't reach the end, their conviction to save the world became a part of me, piecing together the soul I once lost. I lost my home village, but you, Aglaya, and everyone else created a second home for me. Now that this home is also in danger, it is my turn to repay your kindness and create a new world that can carry everyone's wishes. I hope that in that new world, a new sun will rise, bringing one dawn after another to all.
Snowy, you've grown into the person Aggie always dreamed of. Indeed, we don't need to say goodbye here. Because even without the prophecy, we have the confidence to say you will become that rising sun. And all of us will see each other again tomorrow. All shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
Become the dawn. Deliver.
Burning skies, shattered statues, corpses strewn everywhere. What a mess. If this is what the inside of Amphorius looks like, it's truly shocking. To be honest, I was initially skeptical, but right now, I'm starting to see your point. Screwy.
If that's the case, Herta, do you now have enough reason to believe my conjecture about the true nature of Amphorius?
Let's not expand on that topic just yet. That Intellitron, Lygus, was it? He's not completely dead. That was probably a fake body. Something behind it is still defying us.
I must admit, even if both of us worked together, it wouldn't be a simple task piercing through its defenses. For now, we can only observe this world as bystanders.
I knew we should have brought Stephen along. No wonder the Garden of Recollection wants to work with the Astral Express. Without the power of the Trailblaze, it'd be impossible to unearth this place's secrets. But in the end, the garden emerged unscathed, and it was the Nameless who got burnt. Curiosity definitely killed Aki. That big guy over there, the black ball spewing meteors, you think it's got anything to do with the Lord Ravager?
Alas, without sufficient computational power in the stream projection, I am unable to analyze the path energy. Suggestion. The immediate priority now is to find the whereabouts of the two Nameless. Research priority on the destruction can be lowered. Every second counts, before that Intellitron's preventative measures kick in.
All right. Stop making a fuss. How many times have we collaborated, and when did it ever not end in a perfect outcome? Why not add another mission objective while we're at it? The card-playing memo keeper told me that the frozen Trailblazer girl might just also be trapped inside Emporius.
March is here too.
If time allows, I will also investigate March 7th's whereabouts. Herta, do you hear that? A wave of desperate cries from the heart of the mountain city. The lives there are undergoing intense suffering. Conclusion. The butterfly has already flapped its wings, and an impending storm closes in. The Nameless are important allies, and you and I have matters to attend to, Herta. I beseech you. In moments when a choice needs to be made, one must not be distracted due to personal interests.
Of course I know that. Fate really is a game of dice, Screwy. Who'd have thought that thing once sowed chaos across the cosmos, causing the Intelligentsia Guild to splinter and disintegrate? It wasn't until I cracked the solitary waves theory that its lingering effects were put to an end. Yet, in a forgotten corner of the cosmos, one slipped through the net and remained operational. And it was this machine that eventually became the cradle for the birth of a certain Lord Ravager. Oh, the source of Emporius' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
Oh, that's super bad.
This is what the world looked like originally. And what are you doing here? Answer my question, Lycus.
Ah, another hero has arrived at the Vortex. I can no longer remember how many times this has happened. The author of each epic, as the prophecy has foretold, stays their pen at this point. Just like each cycle of the extrapolation, in accordance to their primordial design, ends here. No need to panic, Lord Farnon. I stepped into this space purely for one purpose: to witness the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
You've never expressed interest in the Flame Chase journey. When my companions and I ran, bled, and sacrificed for the core flames, you never so much as lifted a finger.
Is Farnon's name blacked out for a reason, or is this a bug? Curious.
An indifferent observer. An anti-Catharan who's neutral till the end. Why would you suddenly express concern for the Chrysos heir's mission?
When that lone swordmaster left everything behind, plunging into a sea of madness, I was on the shore, listening. When that mighty lord shed his armor, filling the crevices of the earth with his iron bones, I was on the mountaintop, gazing down. Across 1,000 years of the Flame Chase journey, I have witnessed the ardor, resolve, division, and unity of the Chrysos heirs with mine own eyes. Just as you were all born to shoulder the guidance of the prophecy, I too have bathed in the gaze of distant stars, have seen the deepest, darkest of destinies. I will become the most loyal reader of the epics, a spectator voraciously consuming the valorous deeds of you heroes.
The gaze of distant stars.
One day you will understand, but not now. At this moment, please disregard this observer and finish what you must, Lord Farnon.
I once believed that as long as I chased the flames relentlessly, the fog before me would clear, and fate would reveal its truest form. But along the way, they, all who passed, never once received the justice promised by the prophecy.
I have perceived. Outside the vortex, the world is collapsing, and the children of humanity are crying. But you, Lord Farnon, will bury the old world with that core flame, bringing all things into a gray unknown.
It doesn't matter. This cruel flame chase journey has made me abandon my fantasies. The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind, waiting for us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I will tear it apart. Then usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. Yet this time, will an epic with endless cycles
Is it you?
turn a new page?
Of course. This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
It's still early. Where to now?
Okay. Well, there is the story of Amphorius so far. I believe this is patch 3.3. Quite a bit of intrigue there at the end as well. Just speculation, I have no idea, but I've thought about it for a while. Is Amphorius just a simulated universe? They mentioned an extrapolation as well as a scepter, which would have been, and I forget the name, but I believe it was an Teletron that was killing everybody. You know, set all of the other sentient machines to destroy all life, well, all organic life. Rupert something. Yeah. Quite interesting. I do like that they tie new stories back to the lore. Admittedly, you did have to read it all in the simulated universe, which was... Well, that's why there are lore videos to find and read or watch. In any case, this was easily my favorite of the parts so far. Story of Amphorius. I've enjoyed most of them. The 3.0 was setting things up, so I get why it wasn't my favorite. This one, however, a fantastic story of heroes' tales and the lies that were necessary to keep them moving forward. The importance of the conviction, not the truth behind what brought it about. I enjoyed that Cypher was so important, but almost no one will know her story. Very, very good storytelling for two characters that seemingly would remain in obscurity or fall into the background when you have, you know, main characters that are more interesting, more the heroes that people tend to gravitate towards. These characters had far more depth in what they learned and how they grew. They ultimately brought to the fate of Amphorius. Wonderfully done. Very, very good story. So anyways, we'll end it there. I have been Respect Sure, and will probably continue to be. And I will see you in 3.4, where the story of Amphorius continues. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great one.